Hey, what's up everyone? Morey Croson here, and we have another new breakdown for you today. It's going to be on Kedon Slovis, the quarterback out of USC. I know for all of you guys that follow me for a while, you know I'm a big UCLA fan, but I got the recommendation for Kedon Slovis and just thought that would be a great person to do. He's a freshman at USC and really had a great freshman year last year. I know the team overall didn't do as good as everybody was kind of thinking, but we'll go ahead and hop right into the breakdown here. As always, if you like the information and would like to see more breakdowns just like this, go ahead and subscribe down below. Like and comment, that really helps us out a lot. And if you have a recommendation for us, you can go ahead and comment that down below. We usually are able to get to different recommendations. That's why we're doing this video here today. And we'll go ahead and hop right into the breakdown. So this is the first play that we wanted to do with Kedon, and the big thing that it really just shows is not really necessarily the throwing mechanics. I know we do a lot of that, but really more so just being a great quarterback. So he goes, he feels that pressure coming from behind, steps up in the pocket, so able to make a guy miss, goes, scrambles out to the left. Now when he scrambles out to the left, he realizes, oh, basically all my routes are going over to the right. So then he kind of stops, resets, able to get back going to the right, makes another guy miss there, comes across, and then throws it right before taking a shot here to be able to get a touchdown, right? So just being a great job being able to scramble around, really elongate the play. Doesn't necessarily have a ton of speed. He stayed within a pretty small amount of space there, but was able to really make a big impact on the game because he was able to, go probably halfway down the field or halfway across the field and comes back. And so really probably didn't even go 2 hash marks in terms of side to side, but was able to move his feet really well and create and make it so he's able to score a touchdown. Next play here, I think is another great throw. Steps up in the pocket. You can see really does a great job pushing off that back leg. Might be a little bit more of an overstrider here, so you can see how far out in front of himself he gets there, and then how he gets a lot of extension within the back. I'd say, there's certainly some things that you can work on from a mechanic perspective on this particular throw, but I love the confidence of the throw, throwing it right in between 3 defenders there for a touchdown. We'll see it from this side as well. I think overall, one of the most important things that you got to be able to do is you got to be stable on that front leg, and you got to be very strong with that front arm. And I think he does a great job of doing both of those. He's very stable on that front leg every single time I see him throw, and he's very consistent with that front arm as well, which I think helps him out with that accuracy and why he has that confidence to be able to throw balls like that. This one's a lot better mechanics. This one's a deep throw. You can see how much rotation he gets with that back foot, which is excellent. You really got to be able to push off that back leg and great rotation through those hips, which I think he does a great job of doing both here. You can see how he pushes off that back leg, creates that rotation, and then look at how stable he is on that front foot. Again, that's something that's super important for you quarterbacks out there. That front foot shouldn't be moving very much as you're transferring your weight onto that leg. So if your heel's moving a lot, you're twisting a lot, that really gives a good indication of how much stability you have there, which really was going to impact your ability to throw the ball with as much velocity or as far as you're able to throw. And then if you're leaning off to the side a good amount, I'd really make sure to check on that front elbow, front arm, to see where that thing's taking you. If you guys are pulling your elbow off to the side, that's going to make it so your spine goes off to the side as well. So make sure that you guys are in good control of your arm when you're throwing in order to really have a lot of success, really more so from an accuracy perspective. We got the last one here. So this one's a great throw just because of how the progression is, right? So he has the guy motioning out to the side. He sees they're in a cover 2 look here, and so he really looks hard at the flat to make it so that corner really widens out to the side, and then he throws that corner right back behind it, right? So see how he's able to really create a lot of separation with that route by looking over here. You can see how he's looking over the side. Corner's got the eyes on the quarterback, so then he widens out as well. And then because of that, he just goes and sets his feet right there, gets those hips going. Then notice where that nose of the football is. That nose of the football is already getting turned forward. And notice that he didn't waste a lot of time by lifting that ball up. So as soon as he gets to this position, his elbow's firing through and getting the nose of the football to face straight ahead. And that makes it so then he's able to come through and be accurate with the throw. I see a lot of guys that when they get to this position, they just start lifting the ball up and keep that elbow locked into place. And that makes it so then they end up being a little bit later in the throw. So now when their hips start to come around and their torso starts to come around, the ball is still way back behind their head, where you can see for him, he starts to rotate those hips, and once he gets those hips all the way around, he's ready to go, ready to throw, right? So see how he's all the way around now with the rotation of the hips, rotation of the spine, and how that ball is ready to come out. So, that's really the sequencing that you need, and we have a QB ebook that goes more in depth about the sequencing. We also have videos that go more in depth about the sequencing. I can go ahead and place it right up above here. But big thing that you really got to be able to understand is you got to be able to control that front leg. You got to be very stable on that front leg, and you have to have a great position with that front elbow. If that front arm is pulling you off to the side, that's going to really impact your throw in terms of from an accuracy standpoint. So you're missing more left to right. That's going to a lot of times be based off of where that front arm positioning is, where your overall ability to generate a lot of velocity in your throw is going to come from that front leg and how well you're able to stabilize within that front leg. All right, as always, thanks for watching these videos, guys. I hope you're able to learn a lot from all of these. If you have any recommendations for me, go ahead and put those down below. If you want to check out any of our free stuff, we have a ton of stuff down below. We have the ebook I already mentioned. We have a 7-day trial that you could try out. We also have a Zoom session that you can do to find a little bit more about the throw program. So we have a lot of cool things that are down below. If you want to know more about the throw program, just go ahead and reach out to us. You can do that through email. It's probably the best way to do it. And we'll be able to give you a little bit more information about how our throw program works and how we'll be able to help you out. All right. As always, thanks for watching these videos, and we'll talk soon.